changed the link around or whatever. And... oh, well, that's weird. It's working. Well, some. I don't know. Is that just alerts off it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this stupid text-to-speech thing to work that someone asked us to do, and like, it's not working even when I did like his way to do it. Though he said to do it some different way, and it's not really working properly. And it was just like wasting time to try and get it done, and like it's not working anyways. I think it was the wrong thing anyway. I think it was some alert bot thing or whatever. So I don't know. I just got these cheese and sour cream crisp things that don't really taste of like sour cream or cheese that much, really. Like they don't really taste of anything, but they're just something to eat, I guess. But it was just like a weird crisp things that have no flavour. Yeah, it's just some apple juice. Well, just because I was wasting time to try and get that thing to work that guy was asking us to do, but it's not working whatever way I do it, so yeah. Like even when you taste the stuff that they have on them, they like hardly even have any flavour. It's just these random cheese and sour cream and onion crisp things that don't really have any flavour really. Just something to eat really. Maybe because it works on the computer but it doesn't work on your phone maybe. Because the guy says it works on his laptop but I'm trying to get it to work on my phone and it's not working, so it probably only works on your laptop probably. And I'd probably do it on a laptop, but the battery's broken obviously, and it won't. Well, it doesn't hold its charge for very long, so I can't really do a live stream properly, really, and unless I keep the charging cable plugged in for while I use the laptop, really. But yeah, like it might work that way, but like when I had my phone plugged into the charging cable, it made like a buzzing noise or whatever when it had it plugged in. Like you could apparently hear the buzzing noise in the live stream, so I had to unplug my phone with this because I had this plugged in to charge my phone, and it apparently made a buzzing noise even though I couldn't hear it during the live stream, but other people could, so I don't know if the same thing would happen with my laptop, but I haven't tried. I'll just get some more apple juice and put these back downstairs because they don't really have any flavour and they get stuck in your teeth really. Yeah, I just got some more apple juice, but just annoyed about that text-to-speech thing because he said it was easy and I tried to do it his way and it's still not working. So, yeah, it's just annoying how people easily blame us for stuff when I tried to do it his way. But, yeah. got this jar of pickled eggs. So see what they taste like. Probably tastes horrible, but I guess we'll find out. So I'm very tight. How is it so tight? Need a, I don't know. Can't even open it properly. Yeah, how is it on so tight? Yeah, I don't know. Get a tea towel or something. How is it? Why is it on so tight? Jesus. Because I'm opening it the wrong way or something. Oh, there we go. Oh, bugger. Just leaked all pickle juice all over the floor. It was because I was opening it the wrong way. I wondered why it was so hard to open. It was because I was opening it the wrong way. Spilled some pickle juice on the floor. Smells like a fish and chip shop. It's very vinegary. Just overpowers you with the vinegar. No, I don't like it. It's way too vinegary. Well, because I wasn't expecting it to be that vinegary. Yeah, it just tastes way too vinegary. I don't like it. At least I got it open though, but it was because I was opening it the wrong way around. It had like you were supposed to open it a certain way, but yeah, I'll put these back because it tastes horrible. No, I don't know why you keep asking who am I talking to. Yeah, they were horrible. They were just pickled eggs, so they're really vinegary and horrible, really. Yeah, them were horrible. I just thought I'd try them to see what they were like, but they tasted horrible. They were like insanely vinegary, horrible pickled eggs. But yeah, and the jar was insanely hard to open, but it was because I was opening it the wrong way around. But yeah, at least I know what they taste like now. But I just wanted to see what they were like, but they tasted horrible. Get some more apple juice. Yeah, hold on. I spilt some pickle juice on the floor, but yeah, they're more horrible. Got some apple juice to take the taste away. I just thought I'd try them, but they were, yeah, weren't very nice. Well, because I don't really know why they have them for. They're just like ruin the flavour, really, like because it was like really hard to find them, and then they taste really horrible. So I don't know why they even have them. Because like most of the stuff that I could find was pickled onions, but I wanted to. I wasn't really bothered about having a pickled onion. I'd rather just see what a pickled egg was like, but it tasted horrible. But it's just odd that why do they have them for when they're like insanely vinegary? I don't know. Well, my dad got an Easter egg, but he said that he had to share it. I don't know when we're allowed to eat it or not. But yeah, I ran out of juice now because I had to drink it because of the pickled egg or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, even my fingers smell of pickled juice, which is annoying. You'll even probably the floor where yeah, that even smells even worse. The where spilt all the pickle juice on the floor when I opened it, but yeah, it was to see what it was like, really. It tasted horrible. Yeah. I guess I don't know, go and find something to drink, but I don't know what. I'll have a look downstairs, I guess. I need to go and wash my hands because even them smell of pickle juice, so go and wash my hands as well. Yeah, I'm just having some milk instead. Because I ran out of apple juice. Don't know what I'll do with them pickled eggs. I'll have to probably pour that pickle juice down the sink probably though, and don't know, maybe throw the eggs in the bin. I don't know. It was to see what they tasted like, but they tasted horrible. So. My hand still smells of pickle juice slightly, even though I've washed it. Well, I shaved it like last week or whatever it was, but it just grows back quickly though, because yeah, I don't know why, it just does. Well, because that's why I don't like really fully clean shave it, because it just grows back pretty much straight away, so it's like a waste of time. I'll probably have to find some other text-to-speech thing to try and get that to work. But well, because I heard obviously that thing that guy said, it works on the on the laptop, but it doesn't work on the phone, so I'll have to find some random software thing and see if to get it to work. I don't know what I could use. I was looking at different camping stoves on the internet yesterday that well, I don't know, because when I tried to measure myself, the tape measure was like broken. It was like taped together, so you couldn't really measure yourself properly, but probably right around that, really. But obviously I don't know because the tape measure was broken, but yeah. But I was looking at different camping stoves yesterday, and there was a one that could burn diesel and petrol and jet fuel apparently, but it was expensive, so I don't know. But that was interesting, but yeah. Well, I don't know, I'd have to do it properly really, but I can't really because the tape measure was broken because it's been it seemed like it had been cut in half or something and taped back together, so you didn't have the proper measurements really. But it doesn't really matter that much, but yeah. I'll go and get some more milk, I guess, while I'm waiting. Just gonna go to the toilet to have a wee. Won't be long. Well, it was one way you could like use diesel and petrol and jet fuel apparently, but yeah, it apparently took a long time to like turn it on apparently. Well, just because I was looking at that, because I was looking at how much the gas canisters are, and they're expensive. They're like £7 or £8 for like a little gas canister thing, but with that you can just buy random fuel and get it to work. But yeah, just I was looking at that for something to look at yesterday. Just going to open a window and let it smells of pickle all the time from the window keeps getting jammed all the time. Yeah, well, because I was looking at could you buy jet fuel, and it's like it's difficult. Apparently, you got to like ring people up just to be able to buy it, but at least it's an option. But I don't know, like, how would you be able to, like, why is that even an option in the first place? So I thought that was a bit weird, but yeah, it was something that I was looking at yesterday for something I look at, but yeah, and then yeah, and just watching just regular YouTube videos about random stuff. Yeah. But I guess I could just use like that Streamlabs thing or something like that. But even when I did try to use that Streamlabs thing on my phone to try and get that to work, it didn't work either. So I don't know, I'll have to think of something to get that text-to-speech thing to work, but don't really know what I could use with. But I guess I'll have to figure something out really. Well, because like I've almost got enough for the. Because I was only gonna go for like a week on holiday to Italy really, and it obviously wouldn't cost as much as going to Osaka, but it still obviously takes us a while to save up enough money, and like I've sort of almost got enough, but it'll probably still take us like 1 or 2 months more to save up enough money really, but I've almost got enough. But it's just annoying how it takes so long to save up enough money when like a previous job that I had that was just like minimum wage, and I would have got the same amount of money as what I get now just in a month really, but it's just what happens really. Even though I don't know if is it really worth it doing like live streams every week really, well, because I guess it's something I do, but like, because last time I didn't really do anything, and yeah, well, like, no one really complained, but it's just because I just thought I'd do live streams this time for to at least do something and to, I don't know, give people something to watch, I guess. But yeah, it was either that or just wait until I go on holiday, really. But like I did last time. But yeah, even though I don't think it'll take as long to save up enough money, because obviously I won't be going for as long and it's not as far to go. But yeah, just I thought I'd do something in the meantime. Really. Even though I think the videos when I go on holiday, they're more interesting, really, because obviously, I don't know, I'm doing something different, I guess. But I just thought I'd do something in the meantime. But yeah, I don't know if it's a bit boring, really, because I'm not really talking about anything interesting. Because obviously nothing's really going on, really. It's not like I'm on holiday or something doing something. But even then, I think even when I was on holiday, it depended what the video was, or like what I was live streaming about. Like even when people asked us to go to the arcades or whatever, not many people watched it, I think, because it was too loud, which I said about, but I still went anyway, even though I had to go all the way across Osaka on the train. But that was somewhat different. But yeah. Well, because like the problem with live streams is you need to like have something to talk about for a long enough time period, because you just eventually run out of stuff to talk about. Like probably around like 5'5" or 5'6", probably, or something like that. I don't know, because the tape measure that I used was like it being cut in half and taped back together again, and you couldn't really see the measurements properly. But it's like it was probably around about that. But yeah, I don't really know. But yeah, it's probably around about that, probably. But that's the only thing with live streams, is because like they go on for like a couple of hours, and you need like some sort of like engaging topic to talk about. Otherwise, it gets boring after a while. But like with a video, they don't last as long. So like you can talk about the thing that you want to talk about, and then that's about it. Probably around about that. Probably, but I don't really know, because the tape measure was broken. But yeah, this is all right. You talked to her before. Well, in the live stream, obviously. But yeah, she's all right. I guess doing all right. Well, because you need something engaging to talk about in a live stream, and I think like, is there really any point in doing them? Because they just get boring after a while. Like even that one where I was in the arcades or whatever, doing the different arcades and games and stuff like that. Like, in my opinion, that got a bit boring after a while. But yeah, it's obviously because that's the problem with it going on for hours or whatever. You eventually sort of run out of stuff to talk about and interesting stuff to do, really. But yeah. Well, because even when I went to the markets, you couldn't really see what I was really doing properly on the video camera and stuff like that, and it sort of felt like there was a really any point in even doing that. But I guess it was something different. Yeah, huh. Well, because like as well, I don't really know what people are really interested in that much. Really, I don't know, do random videos because uh, it gives us something to talk about and have something to do and stuff like that. But it's obviously like I don't really know what people would really actually wanna watch or anything like that. It's just like just do a video or a live stream and just randomly talk about stuff. Well, I don't know. It's basically just like that every day. Really, it's just like this really every day. Really, apart from instead of talking to live streams, I just watch YouTube videos or go to sleep or I don't know, play games occasionally. But I don't know. At least before, when I didn't have the internet, I used to read books and stuff like that and then go to sleep. But other than that, don't really do anything different. Well, I don't know. I didn't really do that much on holiday. Really, it was only like stuff what I did in the live streams and in the videos. That was the only interesting stuff that I did. Really, like most of the time was just going down to the corner shop thing and buying random food and stuff like that. But yeah. Well, because I think even the guy at the job centre is getting sort of annoyed that I don't have a job really even now, but because I keep trying and whatever I do, it doesn't make any difference. But it's been like that for ages, and obviously even the people at the job centre are getting annoyed at this point, really. But even they really can't do anything either. Yeah, like that's all I did mostly. Even off the live streams, I just went down to the Lawson's to buy random food and walked back to the Airbnb, really, and that's all I did, really. But I guess you can't really expect people to do amazingly interesting stuff every time, really. It's obviously even the people that deal with it have obviously got to plan what they're gonna do and stuff like that, and they mostly just do it for a YouTube video, mostly. Yeah. Well, because it doesn't really matter what person I get at the job centre, they just say the same stuff at this point, because obviously I've been there long enough that I just know what the stuff they're going to say to us and what they're going to talk about, really, because nothing's really any different, really. I don't know, that seems very random, extreme, I don't know, interpretation, but because it's obviously annoying, but I can't do anything about it, so it's just yeah, it just annoys us that I even sort of think about it, that it annoys us, because like I can't even do anything about it, so what's the point of even like thinking about it in any way, really, because I can't really do anything, really. Well, because basically they're just like they're just all like that, really. They're not any different, really, because obviously they just try and act friendly, but they just do it as a job, obviously. So they're like asking what your hobbies are, and like uh, what you find interesting and stuff like that, trying to be friendly and stuff like that, but they just act all the same like all the other ones do anyway, so they're not really any different, really. I don't know. Well, it's obviously the type of people who uh, work at the job centre, really. It's they obviously like to be in control of stuff, obviously, and bossing people around, probably. Yeah, well, that's what they're all like, really, but I can't do anything about it, so yeah, it doesn't really matter that much what they're like, really, if I can't really change the situation anyway. So what difference does it make, really? I forgot. I could have some more of these vitamin C tablet things that I've still got, that I bought ages ago, even though they taste horrible. But well, not horrible. They're not as bad as them pickled eggs that I had, but they're still not amazing. But yeah, guess I'll have one of these. I guess for something to drink. I guess. Even though it's hard to get the cap off because it's like weirdly stuck in for some reason. Like those weird, like white looking tablet things. Yeah. Well, then pickled eggs were horrible. They were like insanely vinegary, and I couldn't even taste anything. Well, I think the taste has went away, but yeah. At least I know not to buy them again, but yeah. I'll just pour some water in this and drink this vitamin C tablet thing. What was the game? got this pink juice stuff. Pink vitamin C tablet. We had testing stuff. Well, because I was going to put my money that I have in the bank in Rio Tinto in the stock market, but they only do the dividends like twice a year, so I'd have to. They just recently did the one that they usually do, so I'd have to wait anyway. So there's not really much point in putting it in the stock market at the moment. Yeah, well, so I just, yeah, so the money's just in the bank really, but I need to get a new debit card eventually because it like runs out like next year apparently, but so I don't know how you do that really, but I'll have to do that sometime next year probably. Yeah, I don't know what Plus is about it as well though, but it's probably just to make it sound more interesting really, like the added plus on the end, so it makes it sound more interesting, I guess. Well, because I think it never used to be called Job Centre Plus, it just used to be called the Job Centre, but then they added plus on the end for some reason. Oh, I thought you had to order a new one or something like that. Well, just because it says it expires next year, really, and I thought, oh, you've got to order a new card or something like that. New bank card thing. But I wonder what would happen if you had some like random online banking, like bank card thing. Like, would they send one out, or is it just the main sort of banks that send out bank cards? I don't know. Like, people kept going on about that Starling Bank type of thing, but I don't know if they have a bank card or not. But if they do, I don't know if like will they send you one out like when it expires? Well, I presume so if they do, but. Well, because I still haven't transferred any of that money that I got, that Japanese yen or that them dollars into pounds, but apparently people said that they're not really worth that much money, so it's probably not really worth changing it over, really. Well, it would be a bit of money, but it probably wouldn't be worth changing it over. I don't know. Well, it's like $100 plus the however, like 15,000 yen, however much it was, but I don't know how much $100 plus 15,000 yen would be, really. I think isn't like 15,000 yen like 70 pounds, so like like 140 or something like that, maybe. Well, I guess 140 wouldn't. I guess it's like a bit of money, but. That's a very weirdly specific condition. Well, apparently there's people who've died from that. Apparently they had diarrhea for so long that they died eventually. Apparently. So like 150 quid, something like that, maybe. Well, I guess I could change it over, I guess. Like, I don't even know if these are like current US dollar bills or not, or if they've changed them over or not, because it's got I've forgot what his name is. Like Grant guy or whatever you call him. That old guy. Hugh Grant or whatever you call him, I don't know. Well, I got food poisoning from having some like ham that was out of date or whatever. I think it gave us food poisoning, and that was after I came back from the holiday after Japan, because my parents got us some ham to eat after I came back from the airport, and I got food poisoning from it. But I'm alright now. But I got food poisoning from the expired ham that my parents got us, so that wasn't very good. Because I was sick a lot and got diarrhea as well. I looked at that, whatever it was called, that, what was it? Some, that acronym type of thing, that LWCRA thing, or whatever it was called, like they said that you can only get it if it's like another, like not an existing condition, apparently. Like if it's like some new medical condition or whatever, you can I think you can get it, apparently. But I looked at this on the government website. There was this other thing that was some like weekly payment thing if you earned under £16,000 a year, but it was like if you did 2 years of work or something like that. But obviously I couldn't get that because mine was only a temporary job anyway. Well, I looked and it didn't seem like it when I looked at the requirements or whatever. I looked at that, whatever it was, and it didn't. It seemed like it was only a new, like if it wasn't a existing thing, I think. And then there was some other thing that I looked at, but that was only if you did like 2 years or 3 years of work or something like that. But mine was only a temporary job, so I can't get that either. Well, it seems like it anyway. So I don't know, really. I'll just have to save up the little bit of universal credit money, but even then that's not really much relief for anything. But at least it's something, I guess. Yeah, it's just funny how you just randomly ask her questions all the time. It's funny. Well, 'cause it's basically the only option though. What? I can't. Well, what? I don't really have any other option really. What else am I supposed to do? Well, I looked at it, but it didn't. It didn't really seem like the uh, like I fit in the requirements basically when I read about it. Well, I don't know really. Well, 'cause I can't do a regular job, and I can't do like delivery driving because of the car insurance. So like stuck basically. But well, that's what uh, they've been saying about for a while, saying that they're gonna reduce the amount of what you get on the universal credit thing. But I think uh, lots of random people complained about it, so maybe they're delaying it or something like that. I don't know. Well, no, just a bunk bed, but will it be a bit of a faff because you'd have to like climb up some annoying ladder thing like mine. Be annoying, really. Well, because it's good to like fit random stuff underneath your bed, like the chest of drawers and stuff like that. But you got to obviously climb up a ladder every time, and it's annoying, really. And like you occasionally might smack your head against the ceiling because the bed's really close to the ceiling. Might get concussion or something like that. Oh, and if you give yourself like a permanent injury, like would you be would you just be able to like constantly claim uh like benefits and stuff if you like injure yourself so badly that you can't work? I don't know. Like if you I don't know, chop your own legs off or something like that, would you be able to just get benefits forever? I don't know. Like if you just sawed your own legs off, would you be able to just get permanent benefits? I don't know. And just say like, oh, I was in an industrial accident or something like that. Like, oh, I accidentally fell into my own wood chipper or something like that and cut my own legs off or something like that. I don't know. Can I have £1 million or something like that from the government or something like that? Mm. Well, because you don't really get that much money anyway, though. Like, I don't know if it would be really even hypothetically worth to even do that, because you don't really get that much money anyway. Like, if you just get what I get now, like, it wouldn't be really worth it to do that, even hypothetically, really. There wouldn't be enough money, really, to be worth it, really. Yeah. Well, there was apparently someone at my dad's school who, like, put his arm in between the railings and, like, broke his own arm so he could get out of going to some certain class in school, apparently. Like, he broke his own arm so he didn't have to go into school, apparently. Was it? Well, I don't know what it was. It was just my remember Dad saying about it, but I can't remember what it was. It his arm or his fingers? I can't remember. Big case. Well, apparently it's more Tony Blair because he's the one who teaches Keir Starmer what to do and stuff like that. So it's probably more Tony Blair, but it's obviously because he can't be Prime Minister again. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know if hypothetically could he be Prime Minister again if he wanted to. I don't know. But apparently it's more Tony Blair telling them what to do because he went to uh, some sort of meeting to like learn stuff from Tony Blair apparently. But I don't know if you're able to like after you've finished being the Prime Minister, can you like be the Prime Minister again? I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's what. Well, that what's it called? World Economic Forum keep talking about all the time, but well, I think if they didn't really have them like trying to monitor you all the time and like you having to worry about what you talk about and stuff like that, like if they just left you alone, I think it would be alright. But yeah. Well, she's not playing any music. I can't hear anything. I mean hypothetically. Oh. I thought you meant now. I didn't know you meant some hypothetical sort of scenario. But yeah. Oh. I didn't know you meant some hypothetical scenario. I thought you were talking about now, but yeah. No. Well, I said about how my parents don't really want us to do jobs at the supermarket, really, because I say it's too strenuous, really, and I talked to the manager who was going to offer us that job at Sainsbury's that I shouldn't do it. Yeah. So so I can't really do stuff like that because my parents don't really want us to do stuff like that. Really. Well, yeah, but that's not the problem with it, though. Well, I don't know. They said that it was, I don't know, like too much work. They said though, and they said that it started too early and stuff like that because they said it started at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and they said it was too early, so they didn't like how early it was. I think. No, it started at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and they said that it was too early, apparently, in their opinion. Even I said I wanted to try the job, but they went and talked to the manager to say that I shouldn't do it. So, I don't know. I haven't looked at stuff like that, but I don't know. It'll probably just be the same as all the other jobs where the most I get to is maybe like the interview stage or just get ignored by the random jobs all the time. So I don't know if that would really make any difference. Well, I think Rachel would more want to work in a pet shop than I would, really, but obviously I wouldn't mind doing it as a job, but yeah, I don't know. Well, because like I don't, well, because like cats, they usually like stay in the house all the time, or they just like mill around outside, so you don't really see them that often. Really. But even then, it would. I think the house is too small to even really have a cat, really, because it would. I don't know. It would probably just get in the way, probably. Like my family keep talking about getting a dog all the time, but even a small one, it'd probably be too big, really, and it would just get in the way. Yeah. You probably wouldn't really get much meat off it if you did, really. Uh, you might get a bit off it, but like not that much. So. I'll go downstairs, get something more to drink, probably. You can talk amongst yourselves while I get something to drink. Well, some people just have ready meals all the time usually. Well, that's what some people have. Well, because all my dad can usually cook is just beans on toast usually, though, fish fingers and beans and stuff like that. Well, I don't know. I think it depends what you're cooking, really. If you're like baking a cake or something like that, it's obviously it gets messy. Though, if you're like making pastry or something like that, where you've got to like rub the butter and the flour together with your fingers, it gets annoying, really, because it gets all over your fingers when you're making pastry. Though, when you've got to like rub the flour and the butter together. I think that was the most annoying thing to make, really, was making pastry, because it got all over your fingers all the time and it was annoying. Yeah. Well, because obviously that's why some people have ready meals for, because they can, it's obviously easier. Yeah, well, I think them Charlie Bingham ready meals are quite nice. That even though they're expensive, that I think they're quite well, seem decent quality anyway, and I thought they were alright for a ready meal, even though they were expensive. But they were nice anyway. Because I used to have them when I used to do that temporary job thing. Like, I used to just buy them Charlie Bingham ready meal things, and they used to have like a weird little like cooker thing at the job, and I used to just cook them in the little cooker thing, and they were nice. Well, at least that's some free food, I guess. That's your ready meal, like that. Your fast food that runs away from you after catch. Just make it into a burger shape, and then you just got a Big Mac for free. Just put it in a bun or whatever, and there you go. Get that weird tasting Big Mac sauce stuff on it or whatever. I don't know, probably be more like big rat or something like that though. I don't know. Instead of Big Mac, Big Rat or something like that, maybe. Yeah. Well, apparently, you usually have to cook the rats because they usually have diseases, though, so if you just eat them without cooking it properly, you might get some sort of disease, apparently. Well, because that's what people used to do in World War One. They used to just eat the rats or whatever out of the trenches. You just get some dirty rainwater, and boil your rat in the dirty rainwater. There. remember that Simpsons episode where they had the rat milk or whatever it was. I remember that episode, the Simpsons episode where they had the rat milk or whatever it was. Yeah. Like boil some rat in some rainwater. I don't know, basically just be like a kebab pretty much though, wouldn't it? Like a rat kebab. Yeah, probably. Well, you think that they would get closed down if they did that really? Because it'd be like against health and safety standards or whatever it is. Well, because it was like when they were had them Tesco's lasagna in and people were complaining that it had horse in. Apparently, like people were complaining about that. How like the Tesco's lasagnas had horse in. Even though I think if the horse was like, I don't know, if it was cooked properly, I wouldn't really mind. I'd rather have a horse than a rat, really. If it was had to have an option between the two. Because like at least the horse is like more substantial, really, and don't know, get more protein off it and more meat off it, really. Rather than a little rat thing where you wouldn't really get that much off it, really. Yeah. Well, they keep saying about on the news or whatever how the people should like eat bugs and stuff like that, and like eat the crickets and stuff like that, like ground up bugs or whatever. Like they keep trying to advertise them as like saying like, oh, they're really nice tasting and you should eat the ground up bugs or whatever. They're like a more healthy alternative or whatever, when I wouldn't really want to have ground up bugs if it tastes awful. Yeah. Well, it reminds us of when I used to play Red Dead Redemption or whatever, when you could like call your horse all the time and you could shoot your horse and skin it and you just get the free horse hide all the time and you could sell it for money all the time, so you could basically just get infinite money by killing your horse all the time and skinning it. I remember doing that. But then in the Red Dead Redemption 2 they got rid of it, probably because it was like, I don't know, maybe basically cheating because you're just spawning a horse in every time to get money. But I remember in Red Dead Redemption 2 how my horse kept getting hit by trains all the time though, like it. Every time I jumped on a train my horse would follow us and it kept getting stuck in between the railway bridge and the train and it kept getting run over all the time though. Because I called my first horse Burger and then it got killed, and then I called the second horse Lasagna and then that got killed in the same way by getting hit by a train and stuck in between the bridge or whatever. And after that I didn't bother really naming the horses because they just kept getting killed all the time, really. Because I thought, well, because I couldn't be bothered to name more horses all the time after they kept getting killed all the time. Because I named the first horse Burger and then I named the second Lasagna, but they kept getting killed all the time. Because they kept getting run over. But I think the horse in Red Dead Redemption 2 that had most of the story was that Buell horse that old guy give you or whatever for that mission or whatever, where he had to kill them wolves or whatever, and he give you that horse or whatever named Buell or whatever, and I had that all the way through till the end of the game until it got killed at the end. Or that was the main horse that I had. Because it was a bit annoying how at the end of the story your horse would basically automatically die, which was a bit annoying because I had that Buell horse all the way through the story, and then it just randomly dies at the end of the story, which I thought was a bit lame. Because I had the horse for ages and it just dies. But that was annoying. But yeah, I thought that was the more impactful bit of the story. Had my horse for ages and it eventually died. And then the rest of the story, I don't think it was as good. Yeah, that was just because that was something that I did really, of getting the horse. But I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is basically just a sort of a copy of the first one, really. It was a bit different, but I thought it was just very similar to the first game, really. But I didn't really play Red Dead Redemption online that much, really. I played it a bit, but not that much. It was mostly just Grand Theft Auto, where you just get killed by random hackers and stuff like that, so I wasn't really bothered that much about playing it, really. Well, because some people are saying that they're gonna just get Grand Theft Auto 6 when it first comes out and just purposely buy a PlayStation 5 to get the GTA 6 game, but what happens if it's a rubbish game or something like that? Then they've wasted all that money on the Grand Theft Auto 6. Probably don't really have any, really. Well, I had some pasta already with some tomato pasta sauce stuff, but that's about it, really. Had some bland crisps and had a pickled egg, but that tasted horrible. But that's about it, really. But I'd probably wait until no, well, because obviously you'd have to set it all up and stuff like that, really. But my dad got a chocolate Easter egg thing, but yeah, I don't know if because they're going up to Scotland again, but I don't know if he's going to take it with him or something like that. I don't know. But for that GTA 6 game, I'll probably just wait until it comes out on PC, and then I might get it, but I'd rather wait to see if it's any good first, because like GTA 5, I didn't really think it was that amazing. It was okay, but I wouldn't really say it was really worth the hype of like saying like it was amazing or anything. But so I'd rather see what the reviews are like first before getting it, really. But I'll just probably get it on PC if I do, so I don't have to buy a million copies of the same game like they do for the different consoles and stuff. Like they brought it out for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4 and now the PlayStation 5 as well, though. So they've got like multiple different versions of the same game, so I'd rather wait to see what it's like, and then I might get it on PC, but even then I don't know. But the smell of that vinegar is really annoying because I can smell it because it's really strong. Even from here, even though it's there, I can smell it all the way from here. But I still need to get my laptop fixed eventually if I want to play games on it anyway. But yeah, so I don't know when I'll be able to do that, but yeah. Well, because I think Rachel only played Red Dead Redemption online. She didn't play the story for some reason, but I thought it was funny how like when the first Red Dead Redemption came out, like people complained about how you had to play as John Marston's son or whatever, and then in the second game people complained about how you weren't able to play as that Arthur Morgan guy. You had to play as John Marston when you finished the game, and I just thought it was funny how people complained about one thing and then complained about basically the complete opposite thing, really. Yeah. Well, because I thought the first one was good, like I thought it was a bit annoying how in the second one they took the options away to skin the different animals. Like I think I can't remember if you were able to skin dogs or not, but they took that away. I think I can't really remember. I'd have to go back and play it again, but I can't really remember. And then they didn't have the Mexico anymore, which I thought was a bit lame. Like you were able to go there in the first game, and the second one you weren't able to, which I thought was a bit lame. Because obviously they rushed it a bit, really. And also I thought it was a bit lame how like in the second game you could only skin certain animals from that island that you went to, and the certain part of the story that was that one that was next to Cuba or whatever, and you could only find the certain animals that were on that island, and you couldn't complete the whole list because you couldn't go back to the island without like doing some sort of like glitch thing where you had to go outside the map and like spawn the other map in to try and get to it, and then even when I did that, you got shot by a sniper all the time that was invisible, which I thought was a bit lame. Like it was some like invisible sniper that you couldn't see, that you just randomly got shot by, which I thought was a bit lame. But yeah. I'll just get some more milk for now. Well, because I thought it was a bit annoying how in Red Dead Redemption 2, like some of the legendary animal things, like they wouldn't spawn for some reason, and you didn't really get that much from it. Really, you just got like maybe an upgraded bag type of thing or something like that. But yeah, like killing that big massive crocodile thing, you think you would have got more stuff from that, but you didn't really get that much from it, really. Yeah, well, because it was like, yeah, I think if you when he killed the certain animals, you got like some certain different stuff. Okay. You're taking that Easter egg thing up on.
No, leaving it there. You can share that out, Rick. Yeah, so.
See. That gives us this to eat. Dairy milk chocolate egg things. Yeah. Well, I thought that was only in that that Undead Nightmare game with the zombies in, where you could only get them special horses or whatever, like that apocalypse horse thing and stuff like that. It was only in the Undead Nightmare version where you could only get them certain types of horses, I think. Because that's the first one. I got it for £5. CEX ages ago, I think. Yeah, CEX. These chocolate dairy milk egg things are alright. Nicer than them pickled egg things that I had earlier. Them were horrible. These are alright, I guess. They just look like, can't really see. It's got like a swirly sort of pattern on it, but you can't really see it properly. I don't know really. Because I thought I'd go somewhere different for now, really. Like, cause that's why I said about I might go to Italy for now, really, for somewhere different, really. But I could go to Japan after that again. Maybe it's because I just wanted to go somewhere different for now, really. But because I didn't really know what else I'd really want to do in Japan, really, because I've already basically done everything that I wanted to do, really. No, I haven't been to Sweden before. I've been to France before, I've been to Paris, but that's about it, really. That's the only other, European country that I've been to, really. Well, if you wanted to, you could meet up with us, but I wouldn't really want. I wouldn't really want to go all the way there to. If he came to me, I wouldn't mind meeting him, but yeah. Yeah. Well, because this time I couldn't be because all the other times I just got dressed for the live stream, really, and yeah. But this time I don't know, I was too tired, but yeah. Because I thought, what's the point, really, because it's Saturday anyway. Well, I think my mum and dad's went to Scotland again, I think, probably. Yeah, well, it seems a bit of a reach just because I've got my dressing gown on. You just went from, why are you wearing your dressing gown to, you can't be bothered to shower. It seems a bit of a leap in logic. I didn't even say anything about showering, then you went from that to, he's wearing a dressing gown to, he hasn't showered. That's a bit, seems a bit extreme, though. yeah, that's your opinion. But we should take him to like some mental hospital then if he did have a mental health. And take him to some mental asylum or something. Put the mental health in a straitjacket or something, put it in a padded cell or something like that. You should literally take care of his mental health by taking him to a mental asylum. Yeah. Well, it'd probably be some like protected class or something, like he's, I don't know. Well, he'd probably be like called like neurodivergent elf or something like that nowadays. He's not mental, he's neurodivergent. Well, I think they had that weird thing at Sainsbury's called that elf on a shelf thing. I don't really know what that was all about, but I remember that they had that at Sainsbury's. It was like some weird, like, elf on a shelf thing or whatever that was all about. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have a whale below. Yeah, hold on. But I think I'll probably end the live stream shortly, probably, but don't know. Well, because I'm running out of stuff to talk about again. But, yeah, this is what usually happens, I guess. But, I guess it's just the nature of a live stream, really. When it goes on for so long, you run out of stuff to talk about. But yeah. Well, I guess I'll end the live stream, I guess, because can't really think of anything else to talk about. But yeah. Well, if someone asks us questions, then I might have something to talk about. But obviously, you can't really rely on that. Obviously. Mm. Well, see you later, I guess. I'll try and get that, whatever it's called, text-to-speech thing to work, really. For the next live stream, really, I'll have to find some, like, random computer program or something like that and see if I can get it to work. But, I don't know what I'll be able to use, really, because I tried to use the Streamlabs thing and that doesn't really work, and YouTube doing the live streams isn't very good either, because it only shows the most recent comment, which is a bit rubbish, because it weirdly fades out all the other ones, so you can't really see what people are talking about, really. So I don't know what I could use, really, because I tried to use that thing that guy said to use, and it didn't work for whatever reason, because it must only work for the computers and the laptops and stuff like that, but it seems like it doesn't work for phones for whatever reason. So yeah, I don't know what I'll use, really, but I'll have to. Well, hopefully there's something, but obviously I don't really know. Well, just because that guy keeps asking us to do it, and I may as well. Gives us something to do. But, yeah, anyway. Yeah, well, enjoy your time at Asda anyway. I can't remember if they usually. Well, I think they said Asda was the. I remember watching this video about the guy who compared all the different supermarkets, and he said Asda was the one that was generally the cheapest out of all of the different items, apparently, even though there was some supermarkets that had other items that were cheaper, but there was Asda was generally the cheapest, apparently. But yeah. Anyway, I'll probably do a live stream again on Saturday, probably next week, probably. Well, because it seems like that's only worthwhile to do it, really, is on Saturdays, really. But yeah, I'll probably see you next Saturday, really. That's when I'll probably do one. Alright. Well, bye for now, anyway. Bye.